Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, often with beach, travel, or hygge themes. I also do a little bit of stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, home decor, and even the very occasional dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And as always, if you're already subscribed, thank you again so much for being here and welcome back. Today I am very excited to share with you the Mexico installment from Safiya's World Music Tour that this time came in more of a gift box than her usual colorful box, so I won't spend too much time showing you that. She has three different subscription tiers. There is the general admission ticket, which is essentially the digital downloads and some postcards, and that is $29.99. She also has the book bag, which includes some items from the featured destination as well as the downloads, and that is $59.99. And then she has the best option, which is the full suitcase at $130. That includes even more items from the destination, some fun travel accessories, and a VIP experience with the featured artist or artists. Sometimes there's a couple of them where you get to tune in and actually interact with them and hear their music live. It is very, very cool. Of course, if you're unable to make that VIP experience, she does record it so that you can watch later. I do think this is such a fantastic way of learning about other cultures and music. It's something you could share with your family. Now, if you use the code Noelle, you can save $10. I'll leave all of that information as always for you in the description box below. I think she has done such an awesome job with the subscription this year, and I'm really excited to see the destinations that she already has scheduled for us next year. So let's go ahead and get into this box that she has sent to me for review. And again, it is featuring Mexico, which is very close by to me here in San Diego and a destination that we like to visit quite a bit. Sometimes just going right across the border, and sometimes by foot, by car, and sometimes by plane travel. So let's go ahead and see. This is a very full box, very heavy as always. She always manages to pack so much in there, but I have to say she really has listened to the feedback from her subscribers, and the items, there are a little bit fewer of them, but I have a higher quality and value these days. So I'm really loving the changes that she's put into effect so far. So we have the nice booklet that of course is going to have a little letter from Safiya and usually from the artist as well and a ton of travel information. So it says, welcome to Mexico. Hola travelers is what it actually says. I've probably been to Mexico maybe 4 or 5 times now, and I do have to say it's definitely a favorite of mine. It's such a beautiful and adventurous country, from beautiful beaches to the most fun cave diving experiences to all of the indigenous historical locations. It should be on everyone's travel list. Also, musically, this country is so diverse, and you'll definitely see that reflected in your playlist. There is one item in this box that I picked up from my travels and was the first item I knew I wanted to have in the box. You'll soon discover that. It says it is handcrafted and art, and then it also says she wants to shout out Jose from Corupiti. He was the vendor this month, and he sourced every item in the box, even traveling as far as 700 miles away for some of the items. That is so amazing. I think it's great that she's been working with artisans in the actual countries to get us these really cool items. Right now, she's actually in St. Martin, and she is sourcing the items for the next box, which you don't want to miss out on. I think it is so cool that on a single island there are 2 countries. So it says she will be reaching out to everyone about that and renewals and everything. But this is kind of how the virtual tour goes. She has QR codes and she's done a lot of the research, so you can definitely find out more about the destination. And now she does have a nice list about what's in the boxes, and she also designates the items that are not in the book bag but that, you know, are in the full suitcase. And then there's information about traveling to Mexico in terms of, you know, vaccinations and where the embassy is. There's usually some basic language, so we have most of these ones I actually know. I should know more Spanish, again, living as close to Mexico as I do, but one of these days I'll have to learn it a little bit better. We have a very brief history of ancient Mexico in terms of It says Mexico is actually home to one of the cradles of civilization. Alongside Egypt, Mesopotamia, the Indus Valley, China, and Peru, Mexico is identified as one of 6 cradles of civilization. The earliest complex civilization in Mexico was the Olmec culture. That was 1200 to 400 BCE. They settled in the Gulf of Mexico in the present-day Mexican states of Veracruz and Tabasco. So interesting. There's more information about the pyramids that are there. There's the Great Pyramid of Cholula. Information about Dia de los Muertos. pájaros, information about cenotes, which are one of those beautiful things to experience in nature, the underwater sinkholes that you can often go swimming in. They're a little bit like scary when you think of how deep they actually go, but they're so stunning. Fun food facts, talking about chocolate comes from Mexico, and the Olmecs drank it as medicine, and of course tacos, you guys, which are really old and were invented somewhere between 1000 and 500 BC. So while we're talking about one of my favorite foods ever, that's going to be our secret password in my current secret password giveaway, which you can find all the details about in the link that I'll leave for you in the description box below, but also over on the community tab. So our secret password, you guys, is tacos. And it says there are also nearly 300 different varieties of agave. While over 30 can be used to make mezcal, only one is good enough to use for tequila, the blue agave. And then more information about food. You guys know food is like how I love to learn about cultures. I always try to go on a food tour when I possibly can. And then some of the remaining pages are about one of the items that is in, a couple of the items that are in the box. And then our artist, which is Miss Cactus. There is a stunning picture of her in bright pink. She is a Mexican-American reggae songstress living between Hawaii and LA. Her unique 70s inspired style and multi-dimensional artistry taken from the lens of an empowered Latina make her a growing force among the soul acts of this era. That is cool. And then a nice long message from the artist. I think that's so awesome that we get to hear from them. It's quite long. And then she always has a fun word search. Again, that's why I think it would be such a fun box to share with your family. Very family friendly. And then we have our little USB. This is where you can get the downloads, and there again is a Ms. Cactus, so I'll have to check that out. And this is how those work. It just kind of slides out, and then you can plug that into wherever you want to download that music to. Now she always has a little ticket where she tells us what her top 3 favorite songs on the playlist for that country are. They're right here. And then of course on the other side we have the QR code that will get us that playlist, which is separate from the artist's music that is featured in the box, of course. And then there's always like this cute little bundle on top, like a little keychain, and I've been collecting them. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. I know a lot of people actually like to collect keychains in their travels, and I feel like I've started a collection of travels through subscription boxes. So it's very cute. She always has like a cutout in the shape of the country, this little like ticket, and then again a ticket that looks more like a concert ticket that tells us about Ms. Cactus, which is kind of cool, with again the QR code in case you want to do the download. So it looks like we have our, it says enter your Suitcase portal, and so it says you now have access to future and past shows. That is super cool. I love that. So now we have access to all of the ones in the past. And then we also have our fun and very sparkly, I guess this is an eagle keychain this time around. So I always take photos for this box over on Instagram. It is always a challenge because there is so much to show you, but I know that it's really hard to see everything up close. So that is a good way to get to see some of the items in more detail. And I usually have fun with it. Once I get the full box photos done, I feel a little bit less stressed and I can really enjoy taking like some closer like product photos. So unfortunately, I don't think there will be any tacos in here, but I did just enjoy a Mexico City featured box from Trove, and so I've been making homemade tortillas, which has definitely upped my homemade taco game for sure. All right, let's see what this is. We have 25 Christmas songs from around the world. That is so interesting. It's like a little bonus, you guys. So I'm looking at like the back one, and it just says like there's a like Maori song from Aotearoa. That is so cool. I love that as a little extra inclusion. So I don't think that's like a Mexico thing. It's just 25 Christmas songs. Huh, that is so neat. So you scratch to discover. I don't know how that works. Let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and unbundle this real quick. I feel bad untying it because it looks so cute all tied up. So I'm gonna slide this out. Sorry guys, it'll take me one more second. So let's see how this works. Oh, so she just, it says scratch to discover, but she actually just like went ahead and glued. This must have taken so much time. So we have one from Jamaica is breadfruit roasting. From Sweden, it's Raven Raskar over Isen. That's gonna be a hard one to find, but I'm not gonna scratch it obviously, but I hope maybe she made a playlist out of these Christmas songs from around the world. That would be super duper cool. All right, I'm gonna get some of the extra shred out of the way. Very colorful. Looks like we have a whole package of sweets. Yay. So this is cool. We have like De La Rosa marzipan, which again, the Mexican marzipan is very different than what we like normally think of. It's a lot more like nutty. It's more like a cookie almost, which I discovered again in that Trove box. So I'm now happy to see it here. And we also have like pulparindo, like which is like mango with real fruit, like delicious sabor or flavor. So fun. We got lots of fun Mexican candies, which I can usually find here in San Diego pretty easily, but you guys know I like to add to my candy dish that I have in my house. So that's really cool. I'll take some photos of those, but she didn't even include that on the list. It's just we always get like fun treats in this box, and my husband always steals them. Let's see. This looks to be a fun travel item, or at least one of them. So it's got a nice little travel case, and then it is like a manicure set, but I love how kind of masculine it is. It's not like super girly like some of the other ones that I get in other boxes. So that's actually super duper useful. So I don't think that actually made it on the list either, which is normal because I feel like she just gets carried away sometimes and adds more and more things inside of the box. All right, let's see. We have something else that looks like another travel case of some sort. Wow, I feel like this is like a headphones case, almost. So let me open it up. If you have like the nice big ones. Now I just use my earbuds most of the time. But wow, you guys, we got like super fancy, like cushy headphones. That is awesome. And I think this is actually in all of the boxes because it's not marked as something that's not in the book bag. So look how that unfolds. I freaking love that. I wonder if they're Bluetooth or if they actually have a plug. So it kind of looks like they have a plug, but they also have like little charging spots. So I'll have to definitely check it out. I'm totally like breaking it right now. I didn't like pay attention to how you unfold that carefully. So let me just put that off to the side and I will figure out how. Now that was taking up a good portion of the space in here. So now I feel like I can really like dive in and see the other stuff. So we have something else that's all wrapped up. Ooh, this looks really pretty. I don't know what this is. This is always like my favorite stuff, like the handcrafted, like more home goods kind of stuff that she gets us. So this is a ceramic cup. Oh, this is beautiful, you guys. Look how lovely that is. That is huge. Would be perfect for your Mexican drinking chocolate, which I have a little bit of from a couple other boxes. Like several different boxes have sent Mexican drinking chocolate this year, which is just so amazing. So delicious. It is glazed on the inside too. Oh, that is really pretty. It would also make a pretty little like flower pot, little vase too, if you wanted to use it for something like that instead. I love that. So that ceramic cup was also in all of the boxes, the book bag at least, and also the suitcase. Oh, this is so pretty. We got this glass etched ornament that has the Safiya's playlist logo on it. Maybe I can show you against the red box. That is so lovely. What an awesome extra inclusion. Yay. I love all the extra treats that she includes in there. And then we also got I know this from another box. This is a molinillo, so it's got this little like wooden ring that's carved into it, and you can use this as a frother. You just kind of hold it between your hands and froth your Mexican chocolate or your latte or whatever you are having. So that is kind of cool. I think, we got another travel accessory. So far we got our manicure set. We got those awesome headphones that I just have to figure out how to actually connect to my device. And then we got this very nice travel wallet. So this feels like a nice faux leather, I think. So yeah, it could be real leather, which is actually very impressive. I like the simplicity of it. I love this like rust color. It matches my nails right now. Very pumpkin-y. And then it's just got that inside. Okay, this is kind of cool. So it looks like it's even got little pockets for your extra SIM cards, for your cameras, for your phones, whatever. And then we have like, of course, card slots here. And then this is where you put the back pocket of your passport in there so that you have a room for other things. So that is very nice. I'm very excited to get to start traveling internationally again next year. Fingers crossed. I'm kind of like gearing up for it, and we'll just have to see if it actually happens, but I'll probably be a little bit more nervous than usual because I haven't done it for so long. Oh, we got a trio of hot sauces, you guys. This is definitely something that will go well in my household, where my husband loves condiments and he tries to like mix all of the different cuisines. Like he'll put like He'll put tapatio and soy sauce on a bed of rice and we'll be having like Italian food, but I love hot sauces too. So we got one that is jalapeno. Yum, love jalapenos. Those aren't too spicy for me. We have one that is cayenne, and then we also have one that is chipotle for that slightly smoky flavor. So I actually think all of those will be very, very exciting. I don't see that one on here either. So there's a Christmas song advent calendar. I guess that's what that set of cards is considered. All right, you guys, I'm like literally just throwing things on the ground because I'm trying to make some space and make sure that I don't miss anything. Speaking of our molinillo and our beautiful ceramic mug, we did get some Mexican drinking chocolate. It usually comes like in a nice disc, and then you just break off one of the little wedges and then you just mix it with, you can just do water if you want to and you don't want it to be super duper rich, or of course you can do it with some sort of dairy or milk substitute. This looks to be, I think it's like a giant lollipop, so I don't know exactly what this is, but I kind of think it is. But it's like soft, so it must be like something like creamy and delicious. I'm not sure what it is. We also got, okay, so this is kind of like more touristy, but kind of fun. So this is from Puebla, Mexico. We got a shot glass with some folklorico dancers and a little hat, which is, you know, this is like the classic, right? It's even got like a little Mexican blanket on there, so I'll take my time with that. That's kind of a cute thing that I can definitely share with someone who comes and visits us here in San Diego and wants that little souvenir. We got some very pretty little like jewel earrings, always fun little accessories in here, but I'm trying to find the actual sort of pièce de résistance, the fancy jewelry that she did include for us, which is the Chakira Jewelry Set. Well, this is kind of cute too. So we got a chopping board. It says fajita fiesta, so you could do like a little like taco toppings charcuterie board, I guess, on there. We also got, she always includes bags, you guys, and I love them. I always think they're so cool. This one is beautiful. It looks to be a crossbody, and then it smells like real leather to me, and then it's got this gorgeous weaving textile on it. That is so nice. This is like something that I would definitely use. It's a good size for travel and you want to be hands-free. It's going to fit your wallet, your camera. I really love some of the bags that I've gotten from this subscription box. They're like some of my absolute favorites. Then we got a very bright scarf, but this would be such a pretty like table runner. In fact, I think that's what it is. I think it's supposed to be more of a table runner than a scarf because it is a little bit more like rectangular. You could probably use it like on a little side table too, just to have a little bit of extra color, or if you were doing your Dia de los Muertos ofrenda, that would be very pretty as well. We got our handwritten note from Miss Cactus. They used to sometimes come in a little suitcase, but I actually prefer this because now it's not smashed up. This is again a picture of our artist. Of course, we have the amazing Frida, and these are the fun postcards that do come in the book bag as well as the suitcase, and I think the general admission gets these too. We also got, oh, this one's cool. So this is again some like folklorico dancers, and then another image of our featured artist. So I think that is all of the main items, but now I can finally talk to you about this Chiquita Jewelry Set, which, you guys, this is so stunning. This beadwork is so pretty. I have like a very like small, not as fancy version of this, but wow, what a statement. It doesn't really go with the dress that I'm wearing right now, but I love that she gave me these colors too, the gold and the black. I feel like you can make that so fancy. And then of course, we also got the matching earrings, which I can see myself just wearing like on the daily, just because they almost have like a Native American vibe to them too, that like gorgeous beadwork that I love so much. But you guys know me, I love my dangly earrings. I love them to show up in my hair. This like collar necklace though is so good. So I love the items that she finds for us. So it says, when she first found them, these Huichol Chakira necklaces. I absolutely love the fact that when you wear this jewelry, you are wearing handcrafted art from the Huichol, an indigenous group located in Mexico and the United States. They are also known as recognized as one of the Mexican native cultures most resilient to outside influences. The Huichol are one of the few indigenous tribes left in Mexico. They isolate themselves in the western central Mexico mountains, specifically the Sierra Madre Occidental. So you can learn more. She did include some QR codes, but I wanted to end with this because I just think this is so stunning. I think this is so impressive. But let me just take a quick look at the list to make sure I didn't miss anything important, even though she did include more than what's on the list. The mauinoel, the ceramic cup, and of course the chocolate. The siripiti crossbody, that's what we got with that woven fabric. And I think there is more information in here about that. And it's from a particular textile design. Oh, it's from Oaxaca. That is super cool. I'll have to read more about that, but there's some images of the artisans actually weaving that. It's made by like a family. That's so cool. We got our Chiquita Jewelry Set, our fajita chopping board and hot sauce. Okay, those were paired together. The table runner, so you can do like a whole like Mexican dinner situation. The headphones, the ornament, the advent calendar. The men subscribers did get a t-shirt, and then of course we got some Mexican color earrings, those fun little earrings. Let me know, you guys, in the comments below what your favorite item this time. Again, it's always going to be for me the ceramics and the jewelry. Thank you so much to Safiya. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.